Yes, hello beautiful people, welcome back. It's your boy Hemogis back again to this kind of a session of today. Guys, it has been a little bit while I was not posting the video because of what we can just talk about at this kind of government is much of the people that are just harvesting, as like me tomorrow and the other day we're just doing harvesting of our some people they do call it maize, and some people they do call it coin. So guys, thank you so much for always coming back and watch this kind of the video, like, share and comment. So we are just going to broadcast this kind of the video just one-on-one. As we are just going to broadcast this kind of a video, my home is just right there. If you can just also zoom the camera, that is Chief Matiko project. My home is just there. My FM bungalow is just down. Thank you so much. So this kind of a given moment, this kind of a land, let me today make it clear and let it finish and let it end, because sometimes we're gonna say that total mad, it is a total madness. Yeah, total madness. You know guys, once people they never know is one. There's this kind of the laws that we do call owns land property. Also there is what we call public. Also there is what we call, if I say no, it's no. But people they usually say total mad, total madness, because they are too madness. Let me talk 1 to 2 things. Yesterday I was just having a little bit busy because I was just harvesting maize. Today, for me to come this kind of a video when it's just late, I was dealing with my motorbike here because it's just having some issues. So the place that I'm just standing, it is my dad's or my uncle's land. The one that this kind of a small boy, that a small young man that has got a small mendulo blanket usually speak about that this kind of a man is the one that has got a brain or what and whatever, you know. What do you call it? Once a fool that meet with a fool, it is foolishness. That's the real fact. Let me broadcast this kind of the video like today as one-on-one, and also speaking the real fact and also breaking my silence. This kind of the boy that usually calls himself that he's a big YouTuber and whatever, he has not supported me with anything. Today I want to just break the silence. The only thing that he did is he was just talking about remember there is a time he gave us the project. That is during the time that we finish in high school, the second level of education. We were having this kind of a meeting. He told us, oh, I don't know, Mogesi, today and the 1 2 3 4 5 things. Keep watching this kind of the video, like, share and comment. Guys, into the lessons, there is something that is just going on to this kind of the family, and this kind of the issue just being caused of 1 2 3 things. Let me speak the real things. That is Mulimi. his house is just far from his daddy's home. He just drunk. That is the real fact. As we are speaking like today, there is a video that a short video, a short clip that I made. David Juno was just passing into the Lord. He was just having a 10 liters gel can. He was driving with Matiko, and they were just with this kind of a boy called Vapor. Let me sit into this kind of a bungalow, then we can just have this kind of a conversation. You see, you can just see he's just coming from his house, then he just come to make shenanigans and telenovela into his daddy's home. That is the same thing during the day that this kind of a place, it was much fully of a fight, and also it reaches to a given moment where the fight occur into my uncle's home or into my uncle's property. That is the same thing, but there is this kind of different category. We have educated subscriber and a foolish subscriber. Always foolish subscriber, those are the people who will be just commenting in a bad way. Let me speak today. Right now, as we are speaking right now, the boy is just fighting his parent, mom's dad, and together with his siblings. If I'm wrong, let it be. But if I'm right, let it be. As we are just going to broadcast this kind of the video, this kind of the boy, whoever who is my uncle, whoever is the one that sell some place, some part of the place to be the Lord, he do hate him. Point number one, taken on. Whoever is just into this kind of a given moment, the surrounding, he do hate him because of one thing. He break the rules. Why should he attack his dad? Why should he attack his dad? Point number two. I have this kind of the useless people. You see? Although sometimes I wanna just appreciate because they have just did a best thing. But also sometimes we have to speak what is just the real fact. We have to broadcast what is the real fact. Why is this kind of the things to be happen? Why this kind of the demagogues or mongoose that has got one mono eye and has got one teeth? Yo, that is Matiko there. Do I just drunk? They are totally drunk, guys. Matiko, njo. Njo. Ona hata Kamelikov. Njo. Kamelikov. Ni sawa, haina shida. Alright. They have just been given this kind of given moment that they can't speak this kind of 1, 2, 3 people that once they met with Mogesi, or once they met with Gintu, or once they met with the Aneso and whatever, they can't speak. So let know they have just come to make some troubles. Let know Matiko has just said that, oh, you are just beating on the video. Remember there is a video that I made that Matiko is just making some thanksgiving that Mogesi, you are the one that made me to be out from rehab. I was suffering. I don't know if you are just getting this kind of the point, guys. I don't know. With me, usually, I never support. I never do charity. and I hate charity, because once charity does just begin to this kind of a session, it will be just much blaming and a total madness. You see? So right now, if there is charity, it will be just causing problems. Much. Let's go straight forward to the point. There is that kind of my uncle's home. He just right there. If I can just get some step, it will just take like almost like 1.5 minutes. You see, to reach that kind of post. This kind of session is just ongoing. This kind of the people who they call themselves total madness usually just force issues to make sure that at a given moment they're gonna just make some attacks to my uncle, or they're gonna just cause much problems there. You see? But into the little sense, maybe what I can say, I have never met this kind of the boys. Because maybe at a given moment, we can talk about, since he was just attacked at, I don't know, this kind of a given moment, a place. How do we call it? Because there is a place that he was just heated from the mouth. He was just pulling some brats with some saliva with the brats. They had just beat me. I don't know what. I'm just an African. I don't know. I'm a human being. Maybe since he was just being heated, maybe his medulla oblongata changed. Turned. Medulla oblongata was not beating well. You see? Maybe there is some of a point that this kind of a boy, he's just missing. The only thing that he can do is just putting an old dreadlock so that he can just be beaten from the back. You see? At a given moment, we're gonna just talk about sometimes we are just respecting this kind of situation that is just taking place, but also we are accepting that it is total madness. It is total madness. My dad is just coming from there, so I have to know what I'm just doing, because you know, like hey, just coming from there. Yes, hello beautiful people, welcome back. It's your boy Demogesi back again to this kind of a session of today. This is a new day with a new part of the video of today that we are just going to broadcast it one-on-one. Yesterday I managed to come through with the video, but it started raining, and as you can take a look even how the ground is just wet. So guys, into the little sense and into the reality, as we are just broadcasting this kind of video one-on-one here, Gintu has been arrested, and yesterday where he managed to release one of the video that he was just being attacked with this kind of the people. There were Marwa, Mayuguno, Jamaican uncle, they were there. So today they managed they went to the police and they report it's Gintu. And as we are just speaking right now, I'm just coming from Sierra border, where I was just went to take tomato sauce. So you can take a look here. There is a project that is just ongoing here of the French friends. So they have just already arrested him, and right now he's just into the police custody, where I met with his sister and also his brother. They were the one that has just told me that oh, Mogesi, just you know what, Gintu has just been arrested by Jamaican uncle Marwa himself, we have David Jr. and also Dimwango. Guys, I don't know what is just really popping on, and these are misuse of resource, because there is some of this kind of thing called, there is this kind of a character called how do you call this kind of a character? There is a time also into the one of biblical story. There is one of the guy who was just giving an option of getting wealth, but due to unconditional circumstance, he was just misusing such kind of wealth, and what's happened at the end? Money do end. Money do end. But once you'll be able to get much of the enemy, your village, they'll just crying of your village, they'll just, if they here and there, they're just speaking of you badly. They can't even maybe, you never know, it can be attack somewhere, all for someone. No one can attend, no one can attend, and no one will talk about oh, let me go for rescue of 1 2 3 4 5 things, because you are being hated with much of the people. Let me go clear where this kind of association just going on. Gintu, where this kind of a project that is just ongoing, it is this kind of Brian, the boy that he was just being called as a thief by Marwa himself. They have a relationship with Gintu. That's the little fact. And once we are just following up with this kind of assertion, and look how things are just moving. It is this kind of a boy, maybe sometimes he's just called Gintu uncle, or their cousins, you see. So Gintu, he was just went there to maybe into the video, he was just talking about there is some of the subscriber that is sent him to go and check how things is just moving, and how the situation is of the blind. Because also I remember during the day that he was being catched that he was just stealing the phone. He was beaten. They never took this kind of a boy into the hospital, you see. So right now, as we are just speaking right now, they have just used their money to sue again to. As we are speaking right now, it is a sad situation and a sad moment that it's again to, he is into the police custody. He has been arrested. I don't know what is just going to take place. So let's come together and see how we can just help Gintu maybe to come from the police custody. Thank you for watching this kind of the video. Watch the video that is just at the to the back of this video of today. Thank you so much, and always be blessed.